I'm not married, right? I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
I thought I didn't do my research. I thought it was 4, but 8. Okay.
No, baby.
Cool.
It's
By how
8.
many women?
3. And this is the kicker. I want more. Now,
By multiple women? What's the intent?
I
I'm
just
saying
want God
about
to
your
bring
wife.
them. I just want God to bring them.
Oh, okay. And you have, so you just
Because
bring them,
my
okay.
point is this. My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you would say it, Dr.
Hey people, welcome and come back to the channel. So this podcast has been going viral on social media. I don't know who the lady is, but the man is Canon Newton, a psychology expert and also a life coach. The interview is so long, you can watch the full interview on YouTube. Just search Canon Newton. It will come, you will watch. So people have been reacting to it on TikTok. I decided I should share what they have been talking about. Kindly watch the following videos. Of course, I'll be back to leave my own thoughts. Please stick around.
So a lot of people have been talking about Cam Newton and Nick Cannon's interview. And they both just had an interview in the same week that's pretty similar. Both of them basically sat down in the interview and said, listen, we rich as fuck and we want as many kids as we can have with as many as beautiful women, baby mamas as we can have because we can afford it. Now, is that reckless to just be out here making babies because you can afford it? Absolutely. First of all, this isn't a black thing. This is a millionaire thing. Rich men do this shit all the time. The women that was interviewing them was way too worried about them influencing other men to do shit like this. And I'm like, that's not gonna fucking happen because we're not walking around with $100 million in the fucking bank. Like, niggas is out here making $20 an hour. We try to do everything in our power to make you not have the baby. What the fuck? Also, let's not act like these women that they are impregnating are not signing up for this shit, because they are. These rich ass men are basically seeing these beautiful ass women walking up to them and saying, hey, you're pretty enough to be my baby mom. Would you like to? I'll pay you. I'll pay you for the rest of your life. I'll pay you child support for the rest of your life. At least for the next 18 years. The women are like, yeah, sure, why not? I get to be a rich nigga's baby mama? Shit, why not? Let's stop acting like we don't all know plenty of women that's down to be a rich nigga's baby mama. But it seems like what nobody's understanding is that everybody gets what they want except for the fucking child. The rich man gets another baby with beautiful DNA. The woman gets a baby by a rich man and gets to treat her child like a check for the next motherfucking 18 years. And it's really sad because the child just becomes the product of a father that just wanted a baby by a pretty girl and a mother that just didn't want to fucking work. Bullshit.
So, I'm not married. I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
By how many women?
3. And this is the kicker.
Cam Newton is going to go down as one of the greatest NFL players that might not see the Hall of Fame, but you know, it is what it is. But in this clip, he got CTE. What do you mean that you're taking your time and you got 8 kids by 3 different women and you want more? What do you mean by that? You're not, and it's not like you're 25 years old. Now, I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Do what you want to do, brother, but you're not taking your time. And to say that shit on a podcast is absolutely insane. I don't, and here's the thing too. Me, in my opinion, again, Cam can do whatever he want to do. He's the millionaire here. He's the one, this is the life that he wants. Fine. But you're creating broken homes, brother. You're creating broken homes. All right? You and Nick Cannon. Love you both. Love the career that you guys have panned out for yourselves. I don't think, in, reality, like, you're harmful, but you're creating broken homes, brother, because you're not marrying none of these women. And you're just continuously making children that you can't give. I could see that if you had one woman that you had multiple children with. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you probably can't give them everything, each child everything, but at least they're in the same household with you. These women are all over the place. And that's just my opinion on it. This ain't to bash him or anything like that, but this idea of like, yeah, I'm taking my time on marriage, I'm taking my time on, buddy, all right, hey man, it's time to go get checked out.
You know what? I really appreciate the timing of the conversation between Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, Nick Cannon, and Cam Newton, because this gives a perfect example of what I was talking about a couple of weeks ago when I was being told that men should be holding other men accountable for their actions and for the way that they treat women. And my question is, what am I supposed to do about that? You see this tenured clinician with all her education, with the soft voice, she's pretty as all get out. She can't crack that eggshell up there. The men that are going to be like Cam Newton, That's going to be like Nick Cannon. That's going to be like the Futures and the Lil Waynes. Got multiple baby mamas, but are commitment phobes. They're going to do what they're going to do regardless of what I say. What am I supposed to tell this brother that's over 6 feet tall, $1 million smile, got the charisma, got the game, got the money, handsome brother? All right? What am I supposed to do about that? Because at some level, we got to admit that a certain combinations of traits, characteristics, and assets cause you to become some of everybody's type. These men are getting the results that they want. This is a lifestyle choice. This isn't them low functioning or high functioning. It's not even about that. The only thing we can do is cut off the supply, which means we need to get to the women first and tell them not to go for these guys. And if it sounds like I'm blaming the women, then yes, I'm blaming the women, because dude, these dudes have made their decision. This is who they want to be. I'm not placing blame out of malice. I'm placing blame out of responsibility. We need to control what we can control in this situation. There's absolutely nothing I could tell that man about being good or doing the right thing or doing the righteous thing when he got a line of women lined up, ready to take on his bullshit. Because the only way a man like that will change his ways is when what he's doing stops working. All right, when he no longer has that line of women ready to put up with him. He's not going to stop messing with the line. That's just not what he's going to do. That's what he wants. And if he has no real consequences for the lifestyle that he's living, what do I have to, there's no leverage. But I'm thankful to have this, such a vivid example, because it was painted so perfectly, because it looked like the good sister was talking to brick walls in both interviews. That's what y'all want men like me to do with the ring, and it's been in this for 14 years to do. But guess what? I ain't got the energy for that.
If there's anything we as black men should take away from that interview with Cam Newton and Nick Cannon, dog, go to therapy. Brother, go to therapy, man. Unpack that trauma, because we all got it. Me personally, I got played and cheated on in one of my prior relationships, and I was so low, I had no choice but to go to therapy. And in one of my sessions, I'm talking to my therapist like, yeah, bro, I can't believe she would do me like that. You know what I'm saying? I would have done everything for this girl. I was a great boyfriend, da-da-da-da. And he's sitting there smirking like, so you thought you was going to manipulate all them women and God was just going to bless you with the love of your life? Whoa, hold on, doc. I said, hold on, I ain't no manipulator. I ain't lie to nobody to get what I wanted. He said, nah, you ain't got to be a lie to be a manipulator. You was a manipulator in the sense of you purposely preyed, because I know that word triggered a lot of y'all niggas. I purposely preyed on women that I knew wanted more than what I was willing to give, so they'd accept whatever the fuck I gave them. Because I tell them the truth, like, shut up, I just want to fuck. But in essence, I was using that honesty to hide behind the fact that I was a shitty ass nigga. And so after I get what I wanted and I leave and she over there crying, I can hide behind the fact that I told the truth. I was an honest man, but I wasn't a righteous man. And he who pursues righteousness and love and devotion finds life, righteousness, and honor. But as I'm doing this bullshit to all these women, being deceitful to all these women over and over again, what the fuck you think you're going to attract? He like, yeah, little bro, you taking your ex cheating on you a little too personal. Just because you a great boyfriend now, God ain't forget about that bullshit you did. He just walked you right into your karma. Oh, and he ain't stopped there. He said, nigga, you done been with all these women and you still not fulfilled. An insecure man feeds his ego from attention from multiple women. You can't commit to one person, but you got loyalty tatted on you, nigga, you broken. Boy, I seen a nigga office rated up 5, boy. On God. Boy, that nigga just read me like a book. And I seen a lot of niggas getting defensive, like, oh, Cam Newton, Nick Cannon, they don't represent all black men. In a sense, they do, because as black men, we are privileged in the sense of attracting women. You know what I'm saying? By all cultures, we are fetishized, we idolized, we expected to be great in bed because of our athletic builds or our anatomy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, boy, we winning. And I ain't saying y'all got to compare yourself to Cam Newton and Nick Cannon, but when watching that interview, look at yourself in the mirror and reflect on the shit that you done fucked up on. So if anything, shout out to Nick Cannon, shout out to Cam Newton for using yourselves as a vessel. Like, y'all know how many niggas y'all helping just by, you know what I'm saying, showing these conversations. Because these are conversations that need to be showed. These are conversations that everybody need to have. And even though you can't change shit from the past, bro, you can embrace it. You can embrace it by being a better man today. You know what I'm saying? Being more aware to this shit. Acknowledging when you fucking up. Taking accountability for your fuck ups. And just working to be better as a person.
Cam Newton and Nick Cannon are the same person. This is the stuff that they're saying on the internet, okay? And I don't understand why this is a topic. I really don't, because you know somebody who is in them same shoes. Like, obviously their problems is more public, so everybody knows about it and it's on the forefront. But yeah, obviously they got some issues that they haven't dealt with. Obviously, we can see it with the kids and the baby mamas. But I don't understand why people are shocked and why people are making this a big thing, because we don't need to be glorifying this. Like, this is, and I'm not saying nobody's glorifying it, but this is just annoying to keep seeing, because it's like, okay, he has X amount of kids, X amount of baby mamas. I'm pretty sure you could walk in the hood and figure that out. Like, you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense to me, like, why we're talking about this. Like, okay, so what are we gonna do about it? Like, we can't do anything about it. We can't help them. They don't want to be saved. Like, we can't do anything. Obviously, people have tried to talk to them and they do not hear to understand. So, like, hopefully over time they get understanding and change, but that has to be their option. That has to be their They have to want to change. We obviously can see that there are some ground-rooted things going on to make them keep repetitively choosing this type of lifestyle. So talking about it online is like, for what? Like, literally, for what? All you need to focus on right now is not being one of them girls. That's all you need to focus on. For real, because there's a lot of stuff going on in this world. Is people having babies outside of wedlock, and people getting HIV, and people getting herpes, okay? You need to be worrying about them things, okay?
Well, don't forget to leave your comment in the comment section below, because 8 kids and 3 baby mamas, and you are here saying he is scared of divorce is crazy. Maybe if he had answered that he doesn't want to get married. Basically, broken people creating broken homes, and both him and his baby mamas aren't ever thinking about the kids and how it will affect them in the adulthood period. It's not fair to the kids. Rich people think money can fix everything, even being an absent father. Children don't just want material things, but also emotional support and their presence. Parents' presence is a big deal to the kids, not just money. One thing you cannot buy is emotion. They can buy everything in the world, and that may be enough most of the times. But what can happen when you meet the woman who challenges you and requires of you than just money? Anyway guys, don't forget to share your thoughts. Thank you so much for being part of this conversation. Hope you've subscribed, like, and you have shared this video. See you in the next video, and stay safe.